Louisiana versus all y'all. Jarrett Roser with Bernard Beeby Causey, the newest
Right.
of LSU 2024 class. A guy that, I mean, he's been on Louisiana versus all y'all channels multiple times before in 7-on-7 season and over at Kennedy this summer when he was committing to Ole Miss. And it's been a whirlwind since then, man. Some of the other schools kept up with you, including LSU with the offer a few weeks ago, and now today a commitment. How's it been? How does it sound to hear LSU commit BB Bernard Causey?
I mean, it feel good as a person. Like it feels good waking up knowing I'm a hometown hero. I'm gonna be a in-state hero. I'm gonna do people. I'm gonna do things that where I come from, people did not believe or think could have happened. Like I'm a I'm a real game changer. And like I just feel good as a person. Like thank my mom every day. Like yeah, mom, we really did this. We really making this happen. A few more steps, and the goal is accomplished. We did this. So I'm never gonna just sit around just because I got the LSU. How I was working to get it, everything I did to get it. Now that I got it, I'm committing. I'm gonna keep going. I'm never not hungry. Like it's never a time I'm not hungry. I'm trying to outwork everyone. I'm trying to do what I got to do to better as a player and as a person. Period.
Give folks a little bit of perspective on the process to get here. We were talking before. This was an offer that you wanted for a long time. You kind of blew up a little bit 2 years ago and some schools
Sure.
started coming in, but LSU was a long process.
Yeah.
Relationships were there. They kept tabs on you and you were certainly on their radar. But to get to the point where they said, you know what, this is where you're someone that we want in this class. We want to make sure you're home. I mean, what was the roller coaster of that like for you through the years and how much work went into it and how sweet did that make it when the offer came a couple weeks ago and then like you mentioned to have a chance to wake up today and say I'm an LSU commit.
I mean, when I got the offer, I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, all right, this is what I've been working on all this time. I don't want to waste no time, but at the time, like I'm still feeling Ole Miss, but I'm like, bro, this in state, all my resources I need are here. My trainers down here, my head coach down here, my other coaches, anybody I need to talk to mentally or physically on and off the field, need help with anything, they down here. So I'm like, for me to get a chance to play for LSU, DBU, like it's crazy. Like I'm playing at college, Patrick Peterson, Tyron Matthews, Tre'Davious White, Devin White, all these people, Derek Stingley, and some more. Like all these people play that I get the opportunity to do what they did in college and then go on the next level. Like I know I do what I got to do, which I am. Things gonna turn out good next 3 to 4 years. But when I got the offer, it was just like it was even more special because Coach Brian Kelly offered me. Like Coach BK called my phone and I'm like, bruh, I'm like, they got Coach BK on the phone with me, and it just made me feel even better because I thought I went unnoticed at the summer camp, but I talked to Coach Steeples. He was like, all right, it's a process. We gotta watch, see how you get better over time from that camp on, and they've been watching my season. They watch my season tape. They check my grades. They looking for guys they can run. Ran a nice 40. Checked off all the boxes. Yeah, I'm here. Stay hero for sure.
You mentioned Coach Kelly, obviously head coach. Coach Steeples, your position coach. How big was Frank Wilson in some of this? A guy that has, I mean, he's known your coaches for quite a long time, and he's been
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
you throughout all this process. What is the relationship like with Frank Wilson, and how big was he?
yeah. Coach Frank Wilson and Coach Sherm Wilson play big, 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 big roles. Like I'm talking, Coach Sherm Wilson hit me up every night. Just let me know, like it don't matter. I'm gonna respect your decision. This is a decision you will want to make. Coach Frank, I'm talking to Coach Frank every day. I know Coach Frank came from what I came from. He coached against Coach Al Page. He my trainer was his ball boy, Coach Robbie Green. Like there's are people that he were well connected with that were good in football. So I know he knows what it takes to be a good football player. And he can see a good football player in the person.
you know a lot of the guys that are already in Baton Rouge. You know a lot of the guys that are going to be a member of this class with you, including several DBs. What are some of those relationships like with guys that are going to be your teammates in Baton Rouge?
I mean, the relationship with the people at LSU is a strong bond. It's kind of like because we all played for the bootleggers, you know, and we all wanted to stay home, keep our legacy going home. So there's a lot of people I know from 7on7. It's a lot of people I knew on social media, tapped in with them, locked in. Like, it's a lot of people at LSU that I know are gonna be there to help me to make sure I do what I do, and I'm gonna be there to help them to make sure they do what they do, hold each other accountable.